TSC News with the breaking news live stream. Apologies if people watched before. We had some technical difficulties uploading the previous one. More breaking NFL news. Victor Cruz has been cut by the Chicago Bears. Hightower has been cut by the 49ers. Willie Snead has been suspended 3 games by the NFL for his DUI arrest, and that is a big loss for the New Orleans Saints receiving corps. And Brock Osweiler, or as some Texans fans refer to him as, Brock Osweiler, the quarterback who was highly regarded, a guy who was supposed to take the reins from Peyton Manning in Denver, ended up going to the Houston Texans, absolutely bombing, despite leading him, well, he didn't really lead them to the playoffs. He hung on the bandwagon of theirs to the playoffs, bombed in the playoffs, and here we are. He's with the Cleveland Browns. He was traded for a second-round pick. The Texans wanted nothing to do with him, and the Browns are willing to pay $16 million of his salary just to get rid of his ass because they cut him. So now the question is, what the hell? You know what? I blame Brock Osweiler for this because we just got disconnected before. We had technical difficulties previously. You know what that means, right? That means it's Brock Osweiler's fault. As I was saying before, the Browns cut Brock Osweiler. They're willing to still pay him $16 million just to get rid of him. So the question is, what do the Browns do at quarterback? Most likely, Kaiser will start, followed by Cody Kessler, maybe Kevin, not Hulk Hogan. I would think a logical, critical thinking NFL team would want Colin Kaepernick as their backup quarterback, but of course we've seen that ownership, the execs are incredibly ignorant to the world around us, so it is what it is. I'm not going to hold my breath, but I'm also not going to miss Brock Osweiler. As for the New Orleans Saints, Snead's a very reliable wide receiver. Drew Brees is definitely going to miss him, and who knows what happens with Sean Payton. Who knows what happens to Drew Brees? If they don't make the playoffs, it could be the end of both of them in New Orleans. Maybe Brees will continue to play and go somewhere else. Maybe he'll say, you know what, I like being in New Orleans. I'll choose to retire rather than sticking around for yet another mediocre / rebuilding year. In addition to all this news I listed before, if you missed my previous video, Sheldon Richardson traded to the Seahawks for Jermaine Kearse. It is not fair. Life is not fair. The Seahawks defense is already great. They had Richardson. They're even greater now. The rich just keep getting richer. But folks, I want to hear from you. What do you think about all the NFL moves today? Do you think that's the end of it? Do you think we're going to see some more? By the way, Martavis Bryant is back on the field for the Steelers. He will be ready for the regular season. So, hey, more breaking news right there. Happy for him. He's back from his drug suspension. Hopefully he stays clean. Hopefully he stays out of trouble. And hopefully he succeeds. But again, I want to hear from you. Let me know. Leave a comment below. Tweet us. Facebook us. Do what you got to do. If you enjoyed this update, please click the like button. Please share this with all your friends. Please don't forget to subscribe. And as always, enjoy the games. Unless you're Brock Osweiler. Oof.